Praying to the stream gods. Hello, everyone! Hello, and welcome to The Sound! Hey, Kyle, Walz, you're my special guest here today. I was playing my theme songs there for everybody.
Awesome.
Kyle Walz, singer, songwriter, and guitarist. I'm so happy to have you on today.
This is fun. I'm looking forward to this.
So, Kyle, take it away. What are we watching next?
Okay, we have a guitar player. He's kind of in the Chet Atkins. Am I saying his name right?
Mm-hmm. Chet Atkins.
Atkins. I knew that
Atkins.
Yeah, Atkins.
The same as the diet.
Yes. As soon as his name came out of my mouth, I'm like, how did I forget Chet Atkins' name? So anyway, he's in the Chet Atkins school of playing, but he plays a fan fret guitar, and it might be an 8-string. This particular video, I can't remember if it's 8 or 7, but kind of like a leap where you're playing multiple parts of the song. Charlie Hunter is really good at approaching a guitar more like a keyboard instrument, and he improvises bass and melody when he gets going, and that's really fantastic to listen to. So here we have No Money, No Honey performance of this song by him.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about Bach in the Adam Fulara videos, and one of the things about Bach is that he always emphasized the interplay of the melody and the bass as having that crucial counterpoint of, you know, the bass being so much more than just the bottom note of a chord or, the last note to end on. And, you know, I of course, I'm not trying to say he was the first one to do it or anything, because I'm sure people have been doing really awesome bass lines since as long as there's been bass instruments. But I was just thinking of it because we were talking about the Adam Fulara, and that video premiered today. So everybody, you can go ahead and check that out. It's the Constipation Face Guitarist. Yeah, you can check it. You can check out our review of that. That's live right now today on Kyle's channel and on mine. And if you guys ever have any doubts, Jennifer was telling me, just as a little tangent before I start, Jennifer was telling me you guys were like, some people were commenting, oh, hey, you're like stealing Matthew's video. Well, if anybody time I collaborate with somebody, right, I always allow them, to post on their channel too, because this is a sharing thing, and sharing is caring, and this stream is going to end up one way or another. We're going to get it on Kyle's channel too, so it'll be after the fact, but we're going to do it. So everybody, check out Charlie Hunter. No Money, No Honey. Music Teacher Reacts. Are you ready, Kyle?
I am ready.
All right, here we go.
I didn't like that.
Yeah, just go for it.
Just blast.
Just blast. So, Killer. Should we try one?
Yeah, let's try one.
And what should the end be? Should we tag that?
Let's leave the ending to chance. What?
Just leave the ending to chance?
Yeah.
Killer, I'm down. All right, you guys ready?
That was fun.
I love seeing those kind of jazz sessions. Some of that almost seems like you're looking back in time when you get a lot of musicians in the room, and the mics are set up, and just look at that space. You got that ceiling. The acoustics are going to just be beautiful. So, what'd you think of his playing, throwing in the bass lines like he was doing?
Oh, it was great.
I always like when the way I perform. I do a looping show, so I always try to think of bass lines and set up a bass layer on songs. Get ready for a solo. Try to think about how to make the bass line groovy. Mm-hmm. And watching him play, it's easy to forget that he's grooving the bass line as he's jamming the solo. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's such a difficult thing to do. Kind of like a lot of people say, if you're a singer playing bass, like Paul McCartney, Geddy Lee, etc., that's hard to do because, sometimes your vocal melody goes in opposition to the bass a little bit, even though it's, most contemporary music, it's right alongside with the bass, but, it is kind of difficult for some people to bass and vocal at the same time.
Oh, totally. And I mean, there's a lot of people that would play bass and sing the lead or sing the highest part. Noteworthy thing that just popped into my head. One artist that I'm unfortunately probably never going to be able to show on the sound. One of my favorite artists from my a little bit before my time is the Eagles. Timothy B. Schmidt. He played bass and he had the highest freaking voice in the band. Have you ever heard that guy talk?
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, like and he he sang that that one really, 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 really high one. I can't think of what it is off the top of my head.
Well, and I'm thinking of songs. I can't think of the name either, but where they do the key change at the end. Like every cool song in the late 70s, you had to, the repeat of the chorus or bridge or whatever, and you had to jump up, like a major third. And it's like, as a cover band trying to sing that part, it's like, we can barely sing this at the regular key before they change it. It's like, oh my gosh, that guy had such a high voice, and it was a powerful high voice too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Now, that guitar that he was playing, it was one of the ones that had those crazy slanted frets.
Yeah, fan frets.
I just don't understand that at all. Like, I mean, I know it's the same concept, but like how it is still the right intonation, and like how you could like still play the same chord shapes with the frets being all angled and weird.
Well, and I haven't ever had a chance to play one yet.
Yeah.
But the idea is you got better intonation, and it's more ergonomic because as your hand goes away, it kind of tilts. As it comes closer to body, it tilts in. If you look, there's usually like an apex point of the frets where they start tilting one way or the other. Mm-hmm. And an electric guitar that is more like at hip level, as opposed to they call that more folk position or jazz position, as opposed to classical, where it's usually on your other thigh, and and the classical position is a little bit better, with a standard fretboard in terms of positioning. But most people don't learn how to play in classical position. That was when I started to learn classical. That was a whole way to beat myself up physically as I'm learning. It's like, oh my gosh, my back. This is so unusual. And
right on.
Yeah. What were you digging those horns since you're a sax player?
Oh yeah. I mean, it wasn't to the level of like Tower of Power or anything, but it was cool how they kind of had this like A-B song form, and the B was kind of like more of like that little breakout part where it was cool. Yeah. I liked it. Yeah, it was like they had charts for the song, but like they were only half written.
Right.
Well,
and you talk about the A-B form. part of it kind of reminded me. I don't know if you know the Miles Davis piece, Freddie Freeloader, where on the turnaround it goes super flat. It's like he goes and trying to explain that for people. It's kind of like if you ever seen like a piano, it's like you go an extra key down and pitch, to make it extra playful. And I like how the horns on that turnaround section, they did something that was unusual. And even after you heard it like 3 times, for me, it was a little jarring because it was different. And that's really cool. And that's something that a lot of people, I think when you hear jazz today, the sense of irony or the sense of breaking pattern, it sounds unusual, because we're not, a lot of music today is so based on repetition pattern. We got to, make this point. We got to sell this hook or chorus, and then, after 3 minutes, it's done. So that was really neat to, get a little irony as a listener. I always like hearing something unusual.
So everybody make sure you check out Kyle Walz' channel. Kyle's a great singer-songwriter, guitar player. This is my little commercial for Kyle Walz' music. His album Blood Candy is out now. It's really awesome. You guys make sure you check it out. You can find him on all the streaming platforms. Kyle Walz, just like it sounds, W-A-L-Z. Yep. And you can find him on Instagram too. Kyle Walz, just like a pirate. I'll never forget that now.
Yeah, I need to get a pirate hat. So when we do that, get into character.
Yeah, Kyle Walz.
Get a parrot.
Thank you so much for being here with me.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Kyle, and thank you everybody who's been watching and commenting and suggesting, and we're going to keep doing this live, and we're going to keep doing the uploads. So, everybody, make sure you check out my Patreon, patreon.com/Matthews Music Lesson Studio, where you can sign up and get extra pull on these requests. If you're one of my patrons and you put a request in the chat, you get 10 times voting power. I'm going to be looking for those patrons. I know who you all are. You guys are my family. And my website, if you're interested in music lessons from me, MatthewsMusicLessonStudio.com. Thank you, Kyle, and we'll see you guys all next time on The Sound Live.